Welcome back to Lucid Trading. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys had an awesome Monday and are having a good morning. Today's going to be an exciting day. It's very, very exciting for Tesla stock in particular, as the Tesla Model S Plaid news came out recently, and we're seeing the stock go up, and they're also killing it in China. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day to be holding Tesla stock. I've been waiting for a bit of a push to the upside for a while now, and we're finally getting it. It's up 3% in the pre-market, and I think there is big potential there. We could potentially see Tesla stock move quite a bit higher. But yeah, nevertheless, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Let's get the like count up here. We've had some troubles with the algorithm, so hit that like button a little harder today. Let's see what's happening with Marielle, Jay, Natalia, Andre, Piskian Vishal, I am Jukes, Sammy, Alan, Jennifer, David, Shash, Espen, William. Welcome back to the moderators. You are all very, very welcome. Gara nearly at 30,000 subscribers. We're going to get there. Trust me. I'm going to be uploading videos every single day. And I am telling you, it's going to be, we're going to get there within a whim. And it's going to be awesome. I see that people are enjoying the videos again. So I'll be posting those every single day. One before the market opens, one before the market closes, right before the live stream, and right before the other live stream. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. We recently uploaded a video about CCIV, and yeah, I think it's going to do very good. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to Michael, Andrew, Jill, David, Shazab, Amirali, Yasin, Clover. Yeah, Clover is squeezing to the moon right now. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Tesla sitting at 627. We made a video about Tesla. We said that there was a big chance that after the downturn to 580, it would zoom upwards towards 620. It's now even above that, sitting at 627. So I'm very happy for everybody out there that's holding Tesla stock. This is great news. And I think we'll see more upside on Tesla stock on the way for the coming weeks. Of course, not in a straight line. We'll see corrections along the way, and so forth. Where are all the Clover haters at? I have no idea. Don't ask me. I think Clover is squeezing right now, which is quite good. It's good news for anybody holding Clover Health. For I would say very good for Chamath. There we go. Let's pin the PayPal in the chat. What is up with NVIDIA split? Yeah, NVIDIA's going up because there's a stock split coming up very, very soon. And it should be moving towards 750. That's the prediction that we had. It's, oh yeah, there you go. This was our prediction. We said NVIDIA was going to zoom upwards. We've been saying NVIDIA is going to go up since it was at $500. In the pre-market, is not really moving. We can see that the MACD on the 30-minute about to be breaching. I do think we might get another couple percentage points for NVIDIA. I think the pre-market has not updated yet. Yeah, it has updated. Never mind. Also, I wanted to show you guys something very, very cool. I'm just going to briefly show you this, and we're going to go back to this to analyzing stocks in a second. There we go. All right, so this is the new website that is. This is the website I've been working on for a while now. Some functionalities are missing still, but we're going to be adding more and more functionalities. You know, we've got the login. There's going to be lots of functionality on this website. Of course, it doesn't look clean, but whenever I say in the Discord or on the YouTube that I'm working on a website, this is the website. So just so you guys know, just wanted to briefly show you. And let's go back to stocks. the Lucid trading website. It's debatable what's going to be added there, but I was thinking about eventually adding some courses and maybe adding some really nice functionality for people out there. Maybe a forum, maybe a place where we could be doing live streams, like special classes. That'd be quite cool. But it's like down the road. But, I'm already working on it. I think it's pretty exciting. Gara, are you familiar with break-free trading? No idea. Never heard of that. People hit the like button. Yeah, let's go. Hit the like button, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes right here, right now. We've got 200 people watching. You can smash that like button very briefly. That would be appreciated. All right, so there's plenty of movement happening in several stocks right now, including Tesla. I want to just briefly check Tesla every now and then because it's moving incredibly fast. We have a 5.1 euro donation from William Smith. And William says, if I can just log in here on PayPal. Let's see what William says here. See the details. I think it had no message. Okay. Thank you, William. Thank you for that donation. That's very much appreciated. And so I also wanted to check the pre-market for Tesla stock on a different site. It's sitting about 623, so it's not quite updated yet. Sitting at 623 at the moment. I also wanted to check what's happening with Clover. So we've got Clover right here. Yeah, so Clover is squeezing upwards, and it had a massive amounts of shorts, and these shorts are getting destroyed. They're getting absolutely demolished. They're buying back the shares, and yeah, I actually warned about this previously because oh my gosh, it's sitting at $16. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. So the stock is shooting up. I think this is giving a lot of people an exit, right? So because a lot of people have been sitting on Clover stock since it was like, it went to $6. So some people bought at $12 or $10, maybe $15. They've been waiting for a long time for Clover stock to come back up. And this is their exit, right? So if they want to exit right now, they could. I don't necessarily think that Clover is going to stay at these levels, but it could squeeze up further, and then we'll see a dump afterwards. But this is good news for anybody holding Clover stock. This goes to show you that patience gets to be rewarded, right? In a weird kind of way. Of course, it is squeezing upwards, so it's not the most natural move that we're seeing for Clover Health. But definitely, I would say, very positive for the people holding Clover stock. Or Clover Health stock. Will this keep on going? I mean, it's hard to say. It is hard to say how this will keep on going at this point. I think it's purely going to depend on it's going to depend on how much short interest there's going to be after this. Because after such a massive move, usually short interest comes down a lot. And the fundamentals, I don't think the fundamentals could validate the stock price being at 16. At least not yet. So after this squeeze, I am projecting a downturn. We just don't know when it's going to go down. You know what? I'm going to do something very cliche. I'm just going to grab the most recent ones. I'm going to say $17 is going to be massive resistance. If it hits 17, it's going to go down from there. And I think it would go down quite a bit as well. It depends on the short interest. It really does. But we've seen many, many pumps like this. Goes up really vigorously and then comes down just as fast. Although I've said Clover Health would come down to $12, and I was wrong about that too, so could be proven wrong. But as it goes up like this very sharply, it seems like the probability of it coming down increases over time. AMC, speaking about stocks that were about to come down. AMC, just people are not giving up on this. My gosh, it's still sitting at a 27 billion market cap. It's up 6% in the pre-market. It's hitting resistance. I'm just saying, don't play with fire. Buying at $58 is very, very expensive. And hey, it might shoot up if there's actually still a lot of short interest. I think I just saw that you cannot add more shorts anymore. I think there's like the maximum amount of people that are short on AMC at the moment. Like the availability of shares to go short, like it's quite low right now. But yeah, it's we're seeing AMC hitting resistance though. Right now, it's having a tough time going above $60, and I think I know why. Because there's a lot of I think there are a lot of call options around $60. So if AMC stock were go above $60, I think we might see another gamma squeeze. It's a possibility. But yeah, I think the hedge funds are trying to keep the stock price low, which they've been doing this the whole time. Gara, can we focus on what's happening after the CPI data? Yeah, we'll do that in a moment. Today is not the CPI report. I believe it's the 10th of June. So we've got 2 more days left until the actual CPI report coming out. And we'll be covering that. Of course, we'll be covering the CPI report. The other time that we had the CPI report come in, it was quite negative. So I think this time around, I don't think it's going to be much different. But what's going to be important with the CPI report is to see how much of a difference there's going to be, like month over month. Like the year over year doesn't matter at this point. It's about the month over month increases in CPI. Because if the last month's CPI was just a once in a decade kind of spike, then we should be fine. But that's kind of what we're kind of waiting for that. And of course, if CPI shows to be good, which basically means that the CPI, that inflation is going down month over month, that is amazing. If that is the case, we'll see stocks like Tesla. We're going to see stocks like Palantir, C3.ai, just tech and growth stocks in general. They're going to do exceptionally well. Stocks like CCIV will do well as well. There you go. CCIV is jumping again. It's sitting at 27.3, which we said it might top out at. Since we're getting close to resistance, it could top out at. We'll see a mini correction and a massive rally upwards. Since we have that merger upcoming to the around 30th of June. Although I've heard from several people that the merger was delayed until September, which is, if that is true, that is huge. I mean, I've heard several dates for the actual merger, so it's not been consistent. C3.ai was on CNBC the other day. Yeah, that I saw. I mean, that's not that important. What's really important is that the fundamentals of C3.ai are still doing good, and we're still going to see them progressively move in the right direction. So growing year over year. So long as that is the case, I think as we see AI become more and more important in society, we'll see C3.ai grow faster and faster. All right, let's see, what do we have? We got about 15 minutes until the market is going to be opening up here, guys. Smash that like button. That would be very much appreciated. Also, I want to know, so I'm going to be making another video about one specific stock. If you would want me to make a video about a stock, which stock would it be? Let me know in the live chat. I'll look at every single live chat comment there, and I might make a video about your stock, so let it be known. China Passenger Car Association data shows Tesla sold 33,000 EVs in May, up 29.5%. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was saying. That is great news, right? So Tesla has been doing exceptionally well. They are going to have a record quarter. They're going to crush all the estimates. Everything is going to be crushed, like, by Tesla the coming months. And they're doing well in China. They're just doing well across the board. And yet you have so much negativity. You have so much negativity in the news, in the media. Retail is shorting Tesla. Retail is afraid that Tesla's going to go down to $400. Well, guess what? That's not going to happen. Tesla is going to be going to the $700. And and if we're lucky, we might even see it go to the $800 if everything goes well according to plan with CPI. I'm telling you, Tesla is going to go to the moon. It's sitting very, very cheap at the current price. It's still down. How much is it down right now? 30% from the all-time high. Usually when it's down 30% from the all-time high, Tesla tends to be a nice buying opportunity, so long as the stock market remains stable. So, yeah, great opportunity. I still think Tesla at 627, cheap. Still very cheap. But that's my opinion. It's not financial advice. I'm not trying to be a financial advisor either. I'm holding like a boatload of Tesla shares. I bought at 580, I bought at 590, I've got some at 540. So, what can I say? I mean, it was bound to happen. They're doing really, really well. The government is, like, big governments are helping EV companies. Like, you have to realize this. They're getting support from all sides. And the ICE companies, they have to kill half of their business. Well, I'm saying this wrong. They have to kill 80 to 90% of their business to transform themselves into an EV company. Tesla doesn't have that problem. They don't have the debt load that Volkswagen has, or Ford, or any other company. And this is their first mover advantage. They're really going to kill it out there. And yeah, enough ranting about Tesla, but Tesla stock is going to do very, 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 very well in the coming months. But it's not going to be going above the all-time high. We're just going to see like probably another 30% move on Tesla stock in the coming weeks. All right, so we got about 12 minutes until the market is going to open up. Let me see what's happening here. We got people saying they want to see a video about Neo, BNGO, XPeng. And we actually made a video on BNGO back when BNGO was $3. And what's really amazing is that we took the fundamentals apart. We went through the fundamentals, and I think I concluded 6 months ago that BNGO was a great company, but it's going to take some time for the technology to be taking off. And immediately after that video, it went from $3 to like $15. So that was amazing. I think the same thing happened for Nano Dimension stock. This is why we're still covering them, is because fundamentally both of them are like companies of the future. It's just it's going to take some time for them to grow into their valuation. Yeah, I think I'm going to probably make a video on Neo. I think that would be nice. Make a nice video about Neo. Virgin Galactic and the race for space. I think I'm probably also going to make some videos on Virgin Galactic. Yeah, so that's going to be coming. Inflation report in the Netherlands just came back, Gara, 2.1% over last month. That's a lot. Yeah. There's like more inflation in the Netherlands, I think, than elsewhere. I have to agree with that. But I think it's going to be temporary. So I'm not worried too much about that. I bought 3. Yeah, so let's check BNGO right now. See what's happening with BNGO. We said BNGO might actually fall because it's been moving parabolically, but the short interest on BNGO is insane. So it's kind of pumping on the fact that there's a lot of short interest there. And people from Wall Street Bets, yeah, like millionaires, people became millionaires from the whole AMC stock thing, GME stock thing, and they might be reallocating capital to Bionano Genomics, to stocks like Virgin Galactic, and that's why they're shooting for the most part. Yeah, Virgin Galactic is shooting again, sitting at $35.8. Wow, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. We foresaw this coming, right? I said it since February, guys. It's going to be a time, June, July, growth stocks are going to start to recover. We're now in the recovery phase. And in the coming months, we're going to go from recovering to thriving. And it's going to be bloody good. You're going to wish you bought BNGO at like $5. We even covered that, we covered BNGO going to $5. I was like, guys, $5 BNGO, that's dirt cheap, very cheap. And it shot up like 90%. But yeah, keep in mind, I do not think that this rally is going to continue. If it is going to continue, it's probably because the short squeeze is commencing as we speak. which actually might be the case. So we're going to have to be careful. I'm going to remain firm on the stance that I have. BNGO is going to probably pull back eventually after this pump. We don't know how long this pump is going to last, so I'm just going to delete this right here. It seems like resistance should be around $9.5. That's like guaranteed at this point. Like, that's a tough one. So fall back, maybe consolidate around $7 or $8 after that. Yeah, it's completely dependent on the short interest. So we're gonna have to check that later on. Tesla's still sitting 627. I think it's still frozen. Yeah, I think it's still frozen right now. At least on TradingView it is. Recovering, thriving, riding hot, then sell off. Yeah, pretty much. Gara used to say that BNGO was cheap at $5. It's not just BNGO. I've said this about many stocks. You can go back to the live streams. Look, XPeng, guys, $23. Very cheap. CCIV, $17, $18. Very cheap. Tesla, guys, $5.40. Very, very cheap. C3.ai hit 47, although, I mean, C3.ai has been very controversial. Said the same for Palantir, many other stocks. I think the problem is that people are afraid. People are afraid to buy the dip and to keep on buying the dip because they think it's going to go to zero, which historically almost never is the case. When a company has great fundamentals and a great future, when you buy the dip, generally speaking, it tends to be, the outcome tends to be positive so long as you can be patient and hold on to it long term. Of course, depends, differs from company to company. These are still very risky stocks. But yeah, I hope anybody actually did buy the dip. I mean, these stocks were like dirt cheap, very, very cheap for a while. So yeah, congratulations if you did buy the dip on that one. What is happening here with Tesla stock? Let me check Tesla stock at the moment. We got 6 minutes left until the market opens up. Tesla's up 2.9%, so sitting at 623. How much will Tesla pull back at market open? I don't know if it's actually going to pull back. I think it might actually pull back on the 10th of June. That can be a thing that we could see. I want to see Tesla have another run like it did in 2020. That's not going to happen. Probably not in this year, but maybe in 2023. Yeah, it's like you see those run-ups. It happens maybe once every 5 years or something, but once every 3 years. And I think the next run-up is not going to be as significant because, I mean, the market cap can only be so big. But yeah, I think the next run-up is going to be probably at around 2000, end of 2022, maybe 2023. We're going to see a lot more sideways movement until then. Yeah, I'm just so curious. Like, I really want to know where Tesla's going to go. I have some ideas, right? I'm like, I pretty much know where it could be topping out at, maybe 630, which has been resistance. But it could push higher. We got 5 minutes until the market opens up. Smash the like button if you bought the dip and if you're holding strong, and if you are loyal to the Lucid gang. Would appreciate a massive thumbs up right here, right now, before the market opens up. Gara, what are your price targets on XPeng? I think my price targets on XPeng, they've already been reached, right? I'm like, it should be falling right now because it's moving up so fast. But the EV market is very hot at the moment. And, we're hitting resistance on XPeng right as we speak, right? So that's the resistance, around $39, $40. But as it's running hot, I mean, XPeng went up 70% from bottom to top. 70%. So that is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Remember the days when we said XPeng was cheap at 25, at 30, at 35. It's now running, and patience paid off. I still think it should be able to fall briefly, right? Because it's just going up in one straight line. I'm gonna say we'll see a correction, like a solid correction to maybe 35. It might hit 40 very briefly, but we should see a correction on XBang. Because the next catalyst for XBang is going to be next month, right? So next month in July, we're going to see the delivery numbers. Right. Let's see. 3 more minutes left. 3 more minutes left. I'm just gonna check here what's being said in the live chat. BNG09 price target CCIV. My price target is roughly $35-40 before the end of the month for CCIV. Is the Neo meme still alive? Was here that day? Oh, the Neo meme, right? So some people that the OGs should know the Neo meme. Yeah, some wonderful days. Those were some really wonderful days. What's happening here? GME what's happening with GME? My gosh, GME sitting at 295. Unbelievable. That is just mind-blowing. It's still going. It is still going. Although I personally think that GME sitting at the current price, I like that better than AMC sitting at 50. That's just my opinion. I think GME could actually grow into its valuation, where with AMC, I think that's more unlikely. Because GME now has new leadership, and they're planning to really, I think they're gonna make it like a tech company, like a gaming tech company ish. They could overhaul the whole thing, and just it could stay at the valuation. But with AMC, I have my doubts still. Still my doubt. I think it should correct back to like 20 at some point. What's happening with PLTR? Yeah, we said it would briefly breach $25. It's sitting at 24.8. So, yeah. We'll see. Alright, let's check the 1 minute for Tesla stock. The market is going to open up in about, I think, 30 seconds from now. So, make sure you tap that like button. Let's get it going. And, alrighty. Market is close to opening up. I am really wondering, like, what's going to happen for Tesla here. Oh boy. Any moment now. Any second now. The market is going to open up, and we're going to see Tesla move. I think there's going to be a lot of volatility. There's going to be a significant amount of volume coming in here. I think the hype is being reignited for Tesla stock, which, I mean, it's been laying dormant for like months now. At this point. And the market has officially opened up. There we go. Lots of volume coming in here. Oh boy. Oh no, it's falling. 621. That was the opening bell, by the way. Hope you guys like that. 621.5. Yeah, I think it's the fact that it gapped up so much might be an issue there. But yeah, the market is open, guys. Also, to the people that just recently joined, welcome back. Hope you guys are having a good morning. Guys and girls are having a good morning. And to the people that don't know who I am Gara. Basically, I'm Lucid Trading, and we cover stocks. We're covering all sorts of stocks and asset classes, and we're trying to figure out which stocks are solid for a potential swing trade, for a long-term trade, short-term trade, etc. We're looking at technicals, fundamentals, covering the news, the macroeconomic situation, and we try to predict where stocks are heading. Now, if you like that, if you actually want to see more of that, then do make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Subscribing is free, so just hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you're so far enjoying the stream. That would show... that would really make me happy. And yeah, I'll be uploading videos every single day, so that's going to be a thing now. Used to be doing that 6 months ago. Like every single day was uploading 4 videos a day, and we're gonna start doing that again. So it's gonna be great, making videos about Tesla, Palantir, AI, you name it. You know, Virgin Galactic, the stocks that are hot, that are running up, and stocks that are gonna be running up. We're gonna be covering all of them every single day. So hope you appreciate that. Tesla's starting to move down, but it's still up 2.5% nevertheless. The Nasdaq is green 0.3%, so it's good to see. What do we have? Are you still shorting AMC? No, I'm not shorting AMC. No, I'm not shorting. I was shorting AMC for a moment, but at some point I think the brokerage itself was like not allowing people to short anymore, so it was kind of saddening. I briefly shorted the AMC because I thought that the hype was overdue. Oh, Palantir, look at that! Palantir hitting 25. Let's go! Palantir finally hitting $25. That is amazing. So far going according to prediction. Very nice. Yeah, I thought it was going to briefly breach 25. Of course, if the Wall Street Bats gang piles up on Palantir, it's not going to stop at 25. It's going to jump up to like 30. So, anybody holding Palantir, it's hitting significant levels. So, yeah. It's beautiful to see. 25 is, it is resistance. It is definitely resistance. It's having a tough time properly breaching over 25. Although this might be the time. My prediction was that we might see Palantir actually fall after it moderately goes above 25. We'll see a correction back to 23, consolidate, and then another run to 27. This could obviously it could change if we're seeing lots of buying pressure here from the Wall Street Bets crew, which has been pushing the stock higher. Among other stocks, you know, Virgin Galactic up 5% right now, so that's also happening. And we have BNGO up 3.7%, starting to move down. Nano Dimension also seeing some resistance there. Big Tech not really doing much. Big Tech is just although Google is going up here, getting very close to all-time highs. I think that's the only company that's actually close to the all-time highs. Both Facebook, yeah. So Facebook and Google are doing exceptionally well in the FANG stocks. There we go. So we have Tesla pulling back to 617 right now. I don't know if you guys watched the Tesla video that we made, but I said it would hit 620 and then pull back again to 600 and then zoom upwards. So far, it's according to what we have said previously, which is quite nice. It's very consistent. Neo is actually jumping, man. Holy moly. What the hell? Neo 44.3. It jumped up to 45. That is just unbelievable. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, it hit resistance again. It's filling the gap. And the MACD is showing weakness now. Potential downturn could commence. I'm still thinking about a correction on Neo happening. It's running up. Is running very, very hot right now. 45 seems to be a good point where it could actually fall down from. And it actually did. There we go. It's starting to fill the gap, so Neo's coming down. It could actually fall all the way back to 43. So maybe pull back to 43. Consolidate in this zone and then maybe see another move up, hopefully. But I don't know if that's going to happen. The CPI data is going to come out. I think it's going to have a big impact on the markets. So I think while stocks are going green right now, we'll see whether that's going to be the case when the CPI report comes out on Thursday. Will be interesting to watch. Let's see. There's a lot of people spamming CCIV right now. Guys, stop the spamming. Come on. Give me 1 second. So what's happening with CCIV? Why are people spamming it? Woo, let's go. CCIV up 3.2 percentage points. Yeah, it should pull back soon, though. So be careful. Many stocks looking like that. Any moment could pull back all the way to 25. Very beautiful. This C3.ai is actually going up as well, up 1%. PLTR is now above $25, sitting at 25.2, up 2.9% today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's check Clover Health. Did Clover Health fall yet? Starting to fall down now. Seems like it hit $19 very briefly, and it's falling during the open hours. It is up 45.8%. Shorts are being squeezed to death. We should see more downside actually here because, yeah, these kind of momentum moves, you know, you see a big pop and then big correction afterwards. So that could be happening here. Clover short squeeze, yeah. Clover, man, it's insane. It's a massive short squeeze. Yeah, we said it might actually head up to $18 and then pull back. It actually hit $19. Unbelievable. You can see how the MACD is like going up parabolically. RSI, and this is the 1 hour, right? So it should pull back from here. 4 hours, same story. It's just so bloated at the moment. But yeah, anybody holding Clover and anybody that sold at $19, man, that's just great play. This is helping out a lot of people that were stuck in Clover Health. And it's still going up. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Wow. Skills running high. Xpeng 39. Let's see. CCIV free falling. Is it free falling? Whoa! Did you see that? I mean, we did. So we pointed this out. We said we might see another move and then a pullback. This might be the pullback that we talked about because the MACD is showing that momentum is about to head down, and we've seen a very, very big move on CCIV for a long time now. Despite the fact that we have the merger coming up for CCIV, we might see a tiny pullback. So this could be the start of the tiny pullback. And then another run up until the end of the month for CCIV. AI sitting at $62. Let's go. Up 2 percentage points now. It seems like we have the lockup period expiration that already happened. And from here on, it could be very positive, right? We could see C3.ai actually move back to this $73, which is where I think is going to be heading up for the coming weeks. And this is going to be the official start of a uptrend on C3.ai. Let's see. I'll give it until the middle of June for it to go back to $73. Palantir is briefly came above $25, then pulled back, and might actually keep on pulling back here. The Nasdaq is up 0.6%. We can see that the Nasdaq is zooming upwards prior to the CPI report on Thursday. We'll see how that's going to look like when it's going to come out. Look at Virgin Galactic. What the hell is happening? Everything is moving so fast. Yeah, expected Virgin Galactic to move again as the MACD was about to be crossing again, and there's still a lot of hype. And I think there's a resistance at around $40, so it could breach 40 briefly and then pull back humongously. But yeah, we still have some room left to the upside on Virgin Galactic. Tesla sitting at 617. I'm just briefly checking out what's happening on my own trading app. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's good. It's very good. Yeah, I'm holding a lot of Tesla, and it's just whoop parabolic at the moment. I think we got a donation from Matt Koadang, if I spelled that right. Let me see. There we go. Koadang came in with a €20 donation through PayPal. Guys, if you want to donate, if you want to super chat, please make sure you use PayPal. PayPal link is in the live chat. It's also in the description. If you use PayPal, I receive the full amount, whereas when you use the YouTube super chat, I only get 50%. Both are welcomed, but I would prefer PayPal over anything. Thank you, Matt. And Matt says, hey, Gara, can you do a prediction on dollar ticker FSR? Thanks. Sure, I'll do my best. Let me take a look at FSR. Fisker. Ooh, I think we already predicted this one. We said that Fisker was not looking that promising because they're going to start producing vehicles in 2023, I believe. Yet the price is going up because, you know, it's like, hey, if CCIV stock is going up, then of course, why not Fisker go up at this point? Because CCIV is not going to be producing many cars either. They're kind of in the same boat. I do think it's promising, although, yeah, it's just very bloated at this point. It was a great buy at $9. It went up 82 percentage points. If anything, like many other stocks out there, I think we're going to see a correction come in for Fisker as well. Maybe when it hits $18, we could see it correct back down to around $15. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I don't think there's any solid reason for Fisker to be going up the way it is. If there is a short squeeze happening right now for Fisker, it's going to pump all the way, but I don't know if that's the case. I don't see if that's the case right here. They don't have revenue. They're burning cash. They're promising, you know, they could be delivering some really awesome vehicles in end of 2022, 2023, but it's still some time away. BNGO is back up, Gara, back at 7.5%. That is amazing. Let me check Zomedica. Somebody keeps on spamming Zomedica. I'm gonna briefly check it out. Nothing is happening here. I mean, I don't see why people should be buying Zomedica at this point. It's just kind of flat. They're burning a lot of money. They don't have that much revenue, so no thanks. But maybe, you know, if there's a lot of short interest, it could squeeze, but don't know much about that. BNGO is moving up again, 7.5%. It's sitting at $9. My own prediction on BNGO was that it might hit 9.5 after hitting resistance and pull back and cool off. I think a lot of stocks are looking like they're going to be correcting after Thursday, or maybe even on the Thursday because of the CPI report. So while this is all looking great, keep in mind we could see a massive pullback on many stocks out there. So be very cautious. The CPI report is going to be on Thursday. Our prediction on Apple is paying off splendidly. We said that Apple stock was going to be moving towards the 130s. We're seeing it move according to the arrow that we drew. I can probably show this better on the 4-hour chart. There we go. So Apple's moving. We said it was going to move from 123 to 130. There's a couple dollars left until it hits the 130. So we're getting darn close. It's sitting at resistance, and we'll see if it's actually going to breach. But Apple stock is moving up quite fast at the moment. It's taking the NASDAQ up with it. We got another donation through PayPal. Make sure you donate through PayPal if you want to donate. Sam Nobacht coming in here with a €5 donation and says, "Hey Gara, I hope you're enjoying the nice weather. Can you check ASO, please?" Sure. What's happening with GME? People are going crazy about GME here. Wow. So yeah, let's take a look at ASO. Thank you for that donation, Sam. Hell yeah, let's go. That's what we're talking about. So I was bullish on ASO, but keep in mind, I mean, earnings really pushed it up higher. I was bullish on this one in the past. They had a lot of revenue, yet their market capitalization was like 3.7 billion. And they have profits. I was so surprised that they were sitting so low. So I was very bullish on this company, ASO. Academy Sports and Outdoors retail trade. So yeah, it's retail, so that's why it was. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the economy's reopening, so it should be moving up higher. People are going to be outside. Academy Sports and Outdoors owns and operates sporting goods and outdoor recreation retail stores. It offers hunting, fishing, and camping equipment and gear. Of course, they're going to do good. I mean, of course, people are going to be outside all the time the coming months, and probably COVID is not going to be as much of an issue. Yeah, so the dangerous thing here could be that it might actually be running hot. Very, very hot at the moment. Market cap at 3.7 billion. Yeah. I'm going to say we might actually see a minor pullback, but I think it's going to keep on going up. So we might see a pullback. It's sitting at $40. It's sitting at all-time highs. Maybe pull back to 38 and then jump up again to the 45. As we're this acceleration of people going outside and attending recreational activities should be a positive catalyst. But yeah, the stock is already sitting high. We might see a minor pullback back to 38, but I think it could actually keep on going for another quarter. So until August, right? So throughout the summer, this company should be doing quite well. According to the momentum, it looks like they will be doing quite well as well. So yeah, that's ASO for you. Tesla's pulling back, sitting at 614.9. It is starting to fill the gap. It seems like it's going to fill the gap to 608 at this point. That seems to be the case here. Alrighty, let's see. Cool. Let's check the chat here. Somebody says, lost my ass shorting Tesla. I told you, I said it several times. I was like, hey, shorting Tesla right now, it's not a good idea. They've got so many things going on right now. The stock price is sitting so low. There was no way that the stock price was going to be pulling back even further from that point. But I do feel sorry for you, man. CCIV should fly to 40. I think that might actually happen. It depends on when the merger is. People are saying 30th of June. I think if it's actually the 30th of June, then yeah, I think we're going to see $40 most definitely happen at the end of the month. Masras says, you missed my donation. Let's see. Masras coming in with a $3 donation and says, buy CCIV. I think there's going to be several opportunities to buy CCIV stock as it's falling right now. I think what might happen is it might actually go back to $25, maybe $24, and that would be a better buying opportunity, right? So RSI is still sitting overbought. MACD is starting to come down. So the better buying opportunity would be around $25, $24. But of course, you could dollar cost average this. This is not financial advice. Don't do what I'm saying here. But I do think, like right here, should be a great buying opportunity around 24, 25. And it's already pulling back. Look at that, 25.9. And we made a video about CCIV stock today where we said it was going to be pulling back after it moved. It would move to 27. So, great prediction so far. And the video, if you want to watch that video, it's on the channel. We made a video about CCIV. So, yeah, it's going to come down. We're going to have a nice buying opportunity. And I think it's going to pull up very, very fast after this brief downturn. It's going down because the Russell and the Nasdaq are pulling back. Let's talk about the 10-year. So the 10-year is actually coming back down. So we thought that the 10-year was going to shoot upwards prior to the CPI report. Apparently, people are not expecting inflation to be severe. So might be that the CPI data is going to be quite good. It might be quite good for the tech and growth stocks. Oil is going down. Bitcoin is going down. Bitcoin and Ethereum. I've been saying this for months now. Crypto is in a bear market. It's going to stay like this for months, maybe even a year. So keep that in mind. Coinbase is going down 2.7%, sitting at $220. It looks like Coinbase is going to actually go to $200 again. Honestly. That's kind of painful, man. A lot of people actually bought Coinbase at $400. It's crazy. Gara is having a great pump. Yeah, there's a lot of stocks that are actually having a great pump right now. You're right about CCIV. I try to do my best. I mean, we got pretty close to what CCIV is doing actually in real time right now. Massive sell volume on CCIV. Yep, massive sell volume. GME. I want to check GME for a second. Guys, Coinbase is becoming more and more interesting. I'm telling you, like Coinbase, I'm going to be loading up on Coinbase if it hits like $200. I am going to be loading up on Coinbase. I'm waiting for that to be happening, right? Although I don't think they don't necessarily have an actual lockup period expiration or anything like that. It was a DPO. Well, actually, they actually do have that, right? I don't know. I have to look into this. If Coinbase reaches the $200 range, that's where I would say it's a great buying opportunity, right? All right, let's just delete that. That's very ugly, but you get what I mean. At around $200, I would say great buying opportunity. Hold for like 6 months. It's going to be a great play. I would preferentially, if it's like at a 180, that's like perfect. 1 second. I'm going to have to just briefly... I am back. Was a brief moment. I had to do something. Yeah, so Tesla's falling. Look at that. The Nasdaq is falling. We see that the Russell is falling, about to go negative. So this is what I was thinking. Like, everything was shooting up so hot. It's now pulling back. Neo, look at that. Neo's falling just as expected. Just as expected. You see that? This was our arrow, and this is Neo right now falling, filling the gap, sitting at around 43. AI is holding up strong. It's holding up very, very strong. Up 2.8%. PLTR down 0.7%. Also predicted this, that it would hit 25 and then pull back. So far, the predictions have been quite on point. Very happy about this. BNGO also starting to fall. We have Nano Dimension starting to fall. Virgin Galactic is about to fall as well. Good plays. Yeah, I'm really stroking my ego here, but it's just today we have a lot of predictions that are going according to plan. You can't really word it in any other kind of way. Let's see what's happening here in the live chat. Great job, Gara on Palantir. Thank you very much. It's we're getting back on track. I'm bearish on Ethereum, especially with the release of Ethereum 2.0. I think Ethereum is going to do quite well. What the hell was happening with Tesla? Tesla is pulling back, it's filling the gap. The Nasdaq is coming down, so that's why it's going down. I don't think Tesla's going to go down much though. Lots of things losing steam. Yeah, we're seeing stocks losing steam. You know, CPI is coming soon, Thursday, and the momentum on many stocks are indicating that stocks are pulling back. GME sitting at what? No way. What the hell is happening with GME? What the freaking hell is happening with GME? Seriously. It's sitting at 330. Again, that is unbelievable. That is just mind-blowing. Wow, that is just... Okay, so, that is kind of crazy. That is just crazy, man. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't know what to say about that. Wait, let me see. Hold up. One second. I'm just checking my own portfolio right now. Yeah, how about some more CD Projekt? Yeah, I don't know how this is sustainable, honestly. Like, how is this sustainable? Oh, we have all earnings. Right. I don't know if that's actually the case. Trading view has been it's been a little bit buggy. It's been a little bit buggy here. Look at that. AI is up 4 percentage points, sitting at 63.4. Let's go. AMC briefly hit $60, and guess what? It's coming back down again. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, it seems like $60 is very, very large resistance for AMC stock. It's very, very significant. Virgin Galactic is still up 5%. Let's see. What the heck is going on? Is this a bull trap? AMC, let's go. AMC just hit 60. I think it might actually be a bull trap. I think a lot of stocks are about to be heading down. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this. It's going up like this right before the CPI report. This is a bull trap, man. This is 100% a bull trap. But then again, I mean, yields are going down, right? So we're seeing yields go down 2%. I mean, C3 is going up 4.5% right now. We got AMC. Wow, that is unbelievable. It's still sitting at 59. It's just trying to breach that $60. Yeah, I wanted to check GME again. What's happening with GME? Still sitting at 330. It seems like 330. I mean, it actually might pull back. Looks like we're hitting resistance. I mean, it hit like 338. So be careful. Be very careful with GME right now. It might actually pull back to maybe 270. Yeah, it's just some really crazy times in the stock market. I have to admit that. Like, it is so wacky right now. Like, all the things that are happening at the moment is so weird. It's just so incredibly weird. Coinbase is continuing to bleed. Really? Oh, wow. Yeah, I think the next level we're going to go to is like $200, man. Pretty much. Because the bear market in crypto, I think, is going to keep on being the case. That, I mean, look at Bitcoin. No signs of a reversal, no nothing. Weakness in momentum. The weekly MACD is still crossing downwards. In fact, I think it's going to get even worse because you have got the monthly MACD pointing downwards as well. That's about to cross. And now when that happens, you know that you're going to be in a bear market for at least a year or maybe two. There you go. I mean, we made a video about this. We made a video about Bitcoin coming down. I warned every single person, even the people that were like, there was like a bunch of people that were like throwing out hate comments in the Discord and on Twitter, on YouTube, like, no, you're not right. Bitcoin is going to go to 300,000. And guess what's happening? Bitcoin is going down splendidly, and it's been doing that for weeks now. And it seems like it's going to be like this for like several months. So, yeah. This is providing us an opportunity to be buying Bitcoin cheaply. So it's not just bad. I mean, it's a good side to this. But we're seeing that Bitcoin is about to pull back even further as the MACD is about to cross again. So we might actually see Bitcoin go back to 28,000. That'll be insane. That'll be absolutely insane. I'm just trying to help people. AMC above that's it, right? So if it keeps on going above 60, we're going to have another gamma squeeze. Oh my gosh. That's going to be crazy. Yeah, if there's a lot of naked shorts out there, these hedge funds are going to be done. Like, we don't know that for sure. We don't know what the actual amount is. That's been the reason why I've been so skeptic. We don't know what the amount is. Why would you say it's going to squeeze? But if it's like, if they actually have huge amounts of naked shorts out there, and the MACD, you know, the MACD is about to cross again, $60 is a level where if it pushes above that, we might see another gamma squeeze. Oh my gosh, this is going out of hand. This is getting out of hand, like 100%. Apple just pulled back like a percentage point, apparently. Interesting. The Russell is slowly heading back up, but the Nasdaq is pulling back down. 10-year is selling off even further, and we're seeing red in the cryptos. We're seeing green in growth stocks, and in big tech, I mean, it's kind of red. Value stocks, it's just bloody. So the Dow Jones has been lacking. Right? So it's down. So the Dow Jones is underperforming, which was quite predictable. I mean, the value stocks went up like for 5 months straight. So financials are going down because yields are going down. So yeah, the big banks, they usually tend to do very well when yields are heading up. Up 15K on AMC. That's nice. It's going past 10K. What do you mean? Lordstown Motors. I haven't checked Lordstown Motors in some time. Yeah, I'll check. I'll check Lordstown Motors. Wow, look at that squeeze, man! You had Workhorse squeezing at first, and now you have Ride also squeezing. Both of them squeezing. I mean, the fundamentals behind the companies are not really notable. Let's go to Ride. Yeah, very similar movement, very similar momentum. I don't think it's going to last. If we take a look at CD Projekt, I am surprised that people didn't buy CD Projekt yet. Because CD Projekt right now, I mean, it has a 28% short interest. This is one of those stocks that, and it's down. Look at that. CD Projekt is both down. How much is it down? It's down 60% still, and it has a short interest of about 28%. Most of the negative news that pulled the stock down is priced in. I think at this point, if they announce anything positive, the stock price is going to shoot upwards. So I think the next candidate for an actual short squeeze would be CD Projekt, which is OTGLY on the American market, the OTC. So that could be a promising swing trade. I might actually buy some more. Yeah, why the hell not? Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, CD Projekt, I've said this before. I remember making a video about CD Projekt. I told people that at around $18, it would be a great entrance. Short interest was very, very high, and the fundamentals would improve over time. So $18, I said it was a nice buying opportunity. Then what happened was it fell down 20%. Then it just skyrocketed in January when AMC and GME went up. It went up 43%. So that was a massive gain. I took some profit there. It filled the gap all the way. You can see that right here. And I think CD Projekt is in quite a peculiar situation. They recently handed out dividends. Their fundamentals are going to be improving the coming months and years. And I think most of the negativity is priced in. Yet they have 28% of the shares short right now, which is quite a significant amount of shares. So yeah, I'm going to put $1,000 in CD Projekt today, and we'll see where it's going to go. But I do think we're going to see a massive squeeze eventually on CD Projekt, just like what we saw in January. And this is obviously, CD Projekt is the company that made Cyberpunk, that made The Witcher. That's the company that we're talking about. It's down 60%. I think there's a lot of potential in CD Projekt. So we'll cover this one over time. C3.ai, look at that. C3.ai is up 6 percentage points right now as we speak. We predicted a massive move upwards after the actual share lockup period expiring. And I think this is it, guys. This is it. We had the lockup. We had all the negative news. Earnings was okay. I mean, they're growing. The sentiment shift is happening right as we speak. This is it. C3.ai should be performing quite amazingly for the coming months. So this would be a nice entrance. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm still holding like $20,000 worth of C3.ai, so I'm holding on firm. I'm not going to sell, even if it goes above my break-even price. I'm not going to be selling a single penny, because I think this company could be worth 5x in 5 years, maybe 10x if we're lucky. Let's see what's happening here with Tesla. I think Tesla's kind of having a bad time right now. Yeah, Tesla's pulling back slightly. Sitting at 611, 612. Let's see. What do we have here? The auto. Yeah, the EV stocks are still doing well. But I don't think it's going to last because we have that CPI report coming up. C3.ai shooting up, still shooting up. It's up 6.4%. About to hit $65. It's amazing. PLTR, meanwhile, hit the resistance and it might actually pull back. Seems to be likely at this point. Gara, how the market will do today and tomorrow before CPI report? I think tomorrow might be sideways. I think after tomorrow we'll see the market go down. Somebody says, I'm in a short on Tesla. Should I exit now? 10%. Up 10% on a Tesla short. I think being short on Tesla in Q2, end of Q2, is a bad idea. Because we have deliveries coming up. We have earnings coming up. And that's huge, right? So I would not be shorting Tesla right now. I'm just saying. That's just me. I would be long on Tesla, for sure. Have you heard the news on Neo? Can you go over Neo? Yeah, I've heard the news. They're doing incredibly well. Yeah, but I would say it's going to pull back. I mean, the stock, look how much it's gone up. It's gone up like 50% or 60%. Yeah, it's gone up 45 percentage points. It's going to pull back, right? So it makes perfect sense for it to be pulling back. What do we have here with big tech? Nothing really. Palantir annual meeting. Oh, what the hell? Really? Didn't even know that. Why would he have an annual meeting right now? You're joking, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on YouTube specifically. Maybe if I type in live. No idea. Can't really find that. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to be shorting Tesla. It's a very, very bad idea. It's a very, 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 very bad idea. Alright, let's see. We're seeing lots of momentum here. Virgin Galactic is up 5.8% still. Look at that. Value stocks, one by one, coming down. Who would want to own a value stock at this point? Honestly. Why would you want to own a value stock right now? It's just going to go sideways. Although, I mean, you got to have like a diversified portfolio. That usually is the better strategy if you're having if you have a boatload of money. Having a diversified portfolio is better, but Thanks, Gara. If stocks are coming down on Thursday, why are you buying stocks today? Because I don't really care. I'm going to be holding onto these stocks way past Thursday, a couple of weeks down the road. I don't mind. In fact, I'll actually double down. Probably buy the dip if it does go down Thursday. How long will this CPI affect the growth stocks negatively? I think probably for another month or maybe 2 months. But then after that, it's going to be less significant. But of course, it's going to matter what the actual data is. Because if the CPI report is indicating that we're going to see an increasing amount of inflation, we're not going to see growth stocks go up. That's very important to know. Because it's, you might see, a CPI report comes out and inflation is super high. Might be the case. We don't know that yet. Although, looking at yields right now, yields are going down 2.2% very sharply. But the same thing actually happened before we saw the actual report come out in May. You see that? So it went down sharply, and then we had a massive move up on yields. When the report came out, I think we're seeing the exact same thing happening here. So it goes down right now, and then it spikes again on the actual report because we might see some inflation. All right. Back to long term. Look at DraftKings. There's no stopping. What's happening with DraftKings? Oopsie. Yeah, DraftKings is going up 2.7%. I think that's happening because of the whole sponsorship thing that they had with the Logan Paul and the Floyd Mayweather thing, right? 22 billion market cap. I'm not so sure about DraftKings. I think it's probably going to top out around maybe $60 short term. But there's some room left on the RSI. And on the 4 hours, we're seeing it already hit overbought levels. But that could continue for some time. Yeah, but it's like at the upper level of the trend. So unless there's like some massive amount of shorts, I think it's going to pull back soon. Many stocks are going to be pulling back. Tesla event on CPI data day. Smart move. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, eh? It's just, I think it's coincidence. Gar, how long will this CPI affect the growth stocks? I've already answered that. Probably until August. Yeah, please take a look at KAOOY. Never heard of that. I would love to just check it out briefly. KOOY. What is this? Consumer durables, household, personal care. Annual be going down. No idea what this company is about. Yeah, the stock price seems to be falling for some time. It spiked up in 2020. And it's down a lot since then. Down 30%. Yeah, so the MACD is crossing, RSI is neutral. $29 billion market cap, 1.4% dividends. I would have to know what's happening with this company because it's clearly downtrending, and it's kind of, I think it has to do with the earnings result that they have. Profit margins went lower, revenue was lower, etc. But it's Q1. Q1 tends to be that like that. But you can see that orange line. I'm going to say they'll probably make a return for Q2. We'll see it return back higher. But it's completely dependent on what's going to happen with Q2 earnings. But I'm going to say we might actually see it go to 12.7, like a couple percentage upwards. Retest that resistance. Because we see the MACD crossing, RSI starting to head up. on the daily chart, and on the 4 hours, we're seeing the same thing. So, yeah, let's say it's gonna go back to $13. Yeah, and then it's gonna depend. Like if Q2 earnings are as bad, you'll see more pullbacks. Let's see. Gara, it is female makeup in Japan. COVID has them covering their face. This is their rock bottom. COVID makeup. Okay, let's say makeup. So when do people... Oh, I getcha. So, okay, so it's a makeup company. And because people are sitting inside, people don't necessarily need makeup as much. Which might translate to the stock price heading down. I could see that being the case, actually. I think maybe. I don't know much about the company. I don't know about the stats. But if that is actually the case, then you should see a resurgence, right? Because economy's opening up, people are going outside, no more lockdowns. Yeah, that would make it would make sense for it to come back up if they don't have any financial issues or anything like that. Yeah. Could be the case. Let's see. Oh, that was painful. Sorry, guys. I mean, Ulta. How's Ulta doing? Ulta Beauty. Well, Ulta's doing fine, right? So, I think it's not true, necessarily. I think that thesis is not true. I mean, companies like Ulta are doing just fine, right? I think Ulta has their own makeup as well, so... I don't know. There might be other reasons. I mean, I can't know everything about the company. Palantir annual meeting is live on YouTube. Is it? I don't think so. I can't find that meeting that people keep talking about. Oops. No. Let's check Sephora. No, I can't find that. I don't know what the ticker is. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up this current live stream right here, right now. I know it was a little short. The reason it's short is because I had to do some things with the website. I was really working on the website with a friend of mine. We're working on creating a website for Lucid Trading, and took a lot of time. So was a little bit late because of that. But I'll be uploading another video, and it's going to be a video about Neo. It's going to be coming up in the coming hours, and yeah. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. We're live every single day before the market opens up and before the market closes. Would appreciate that a lot. That'd be amazing. But yeah, the next live stream will be in about 3.5 hours from now. So make sure you're subscribed. Also, make sure you hit up the Discord link. Discord link is down below in the description. If you want to join the community, completely free, the Lucid Traders community link is in the description. So hit that up. There's also social media. We have the Instagram. We have the Twitter, where I'm going to be posting every single day. If you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link down below as well. Guys, have an amazing day. I'll see you in a couple hours. And if I don't see you, then, well, I'll see you very soon. So, Lucid Trading out. Have an awesome day. And we'll be back in a couple hours.